Recognize this song? Yes, this would be Smackdown. Alright, I'm here to talk to you about how Smackdown can improve. And I decided to make this video because today's Friday, obviously Friday Night Smackdown, even though it's recorded on Tuesday and all the spoilers are out, so probably half of you people on my page know what's going to happen. I don't. I do not check the spoilers. Please do not post them on my page while I'm talking about this. This is the administrator coming to you from Buffalo, New York, and I'm from the page We Want a WWE Attitude Era with 5 exclamation points. And you can always search that on Facebook if you are not a fan of that page yet, or look at the description box below. I will post the link down there. Alright, so let's get started. I feel that SmackDown can make tons of improvements. It's a big show. It could be a big show. It's The Rock's show. The Rock's show, the People's show, SmackDown. It should be doing way better than what it is doing, but on average it's only got 3.1 million viewers tuning in every week. Not that good. For starters, what they can do is start doing live shows, because this is, as I talked about, the spoilers are killer. Nobody if you can search the spoilers on Wednesday, why would you watch it on Friday? I don't know. I mean, they're losing a lot of fans because of that, because people will just check the spoilers. They'll assume, oh yeah, I'll be busy or I'm going to go and party, so I'll just check the spoilers. And then I won't have to watch it. So they're losing a lot of fans because of that. That's the second thing they can do. They can move their day to Thursday instead of Friday. Friday is a big partying day. Who wants to sit inside in their mom's basement watching SmackDown every Friday when they could be out partying with friends? Nobody. Well, I wouldn't say that because there are obviously a lot of people who make the choice to sit down and watch it. So they're losing still a lot of fans off of that too. Even if it was taped and on Thursday, they would still get more viewers. But instead, it's taped on Friday and taped on Tuesday, aired on Friday, and that's just a horrible combination. Too much time for spoilers to be released, and it's not live. When it's live, there obviously can't be spoilers. That's why I'm excited. There's a SmackDown Super Show called Super SmackDown. It's going to be August 30th, Tuesday, but it's going to be live. You're going to be able to watch it live on Tuesday, August 30th, Super SmackDown. So make sure to tune into that, and then the tape will be reran on Friday for anybody who did not catch the live version on Tuesday. The third thing SmackDown can do is they can switch their look. Okay, they look like Raw, only with blue ring ropes. And that's just, it's a blue brand versus a red and white brand. That's not how it should be. Raw needs to switch its look, but SmackDown also needs to switch its look. SmackDown needs to look like it did in 2001, but take the principle of the futuristic look and reapply it to now with a futuristic look. SmackDown needs to be the updated show, needs to be the one that's got all the futuristic look to it, and what happened to the fist smashing through the wall? I always loved that. I even remember playing SmackDown Shut Your Mouth, and you could climb up that fist, jump down, and attack people off of it in that video game. I like that fist. I think they should bring that fist back, and they should just change the whole look. Don't make it look anything like Raw. There needs to be a division of the brands. They need to look different. Okay, fourth thing SmackDown can do is get some bigger names on the show. They did good by getting Randy Orton, and Christian's kind of a big name. A little bit same with Sheamus, but for the most part, it's a second-rate roster, and that's just not going to work well for them because SmackDown is already a low show with low viewers. Why would you want to watch it if it looks the same as Raw? It's taped, it's on Friday, and it's got a second-rate roster. That's just a no-go. The third thing that they can do differently is they need to do what I think both Raw and SmackDown need to do combined. So basically what the WWE needs to do is create some brand warfare, because SmackDown is really starting to lose its ratings. And it's on Sci-Fi, and usually, when I want to watch a cheesy, crappy, horrible, obviously fake, disgusting, monsterish movie, I tune into Sci-Fi. So that means I tune in once every about 6 months to get that craving filled, and it only takes about half the movie to do so. So SmackDown needs to create some brand warfare, and that's how they can introduce SmackDown more effectively to the Raw the Raw audience, which would be to have, an invasion almost. Have some SmackDown superstars take over Raw. Eric Bischoff did this with Raw on SmackDown. He had Raw take over SmackDown, I remember. Um, or he set him up. So the fifth thing, I believe I'm on fifth thing now, maybe sixth, I don't know, who cares. Next thing SmackDown can do differently is they need to get off of sci-fi and they need to get back on basic cable. Because SmackDown should also be the show that everybody gets to watch. It should be on basic cable if Vince McMahon can get a deal with that. I mean, even if it's on the $7.99 a month cable, most cheapskates buy that. I mean, before we got cable, 2 years ago, and before that we had the $7.99 a month cable, and you get literally double what you get without it. Put it back on at least the $7.99 a month cable so a lot more people can view it and a lot more people will watch rather than streaming it or checking the spoilers and watching it on YouTube ahead of time or whatnot. Put it back on the basic cable and make it live weekly. Get a better roster, create some brand warfare, change your look, all of that. Um, Next thing they can also do is they need a superstar who's equivalent to CM Punk on their show. This means that they need a superstar who's got freedom on the mic. He can make himself an obvious standout, and he can say what he wants, do what he wants, and act how he wants. This is what people are looking for, and it's obvious because CM Punk is getting cheered like crazy because people want a person like CM Punk. They want that. They want somebody who's an anti-hero, and that's what they're looking for. So put that on SmackDown too. Um, Randy Orton's kind of that guy, but a lot of us are getting sick of Orton. So find a new guy. Promote a new guy who's a mid-carder. Promote him to main event and give him freedom on the mic. See how that works. It would work great. Undertaker also needs to come back, but that's not really that important because he doesn't have that much longer in WWE. They need to learn how to succeed without him. Well, I'm trying to think. I had more things. The general manager needs to be a little more active because Teddy Long needs to be a heel in order for this to work too. Bosses, in my opinion, on WWE all need to be heels. That's the bottom line. I mean, there's no getting around that. We need to be the heels of the organization there because nobody wants to see a boss nobody likes a boss. Nobody. Everybody wants to be the boss, but nobody likes their bosses. So that's just how it needs to be. SmackDown needs to change overall in that area, and they need to introduce some, if they want to stand out, introduce some edgier matches because I'm sick of seeing the same match 3 weeks in a row. It's let me think, Swagger versus Cody Rhodes. Say that's a match. Then we'll see it next week, and next week, and next week, and the week after that, and then at the pay-per-view, and then they keep going. So, that's a no-no as well. Randy Orton and Christian, that feud needs to end. It's over now. Create some new feuds. They need to have storylines for all of their matches. That's what creates a good match, storylines. Because storylines are what forces you to take sides with a wrestler. Then you can do this. You can do the matches with wrestlers every week. You can do a Swagger versus Cody Rhodes every week. If you have a good storyline going for you, people aren't going to get sick of it, and you got to introduce fresh things every time. So, the last thing SmackDown needs to do is, I already addressed that. They got moved to Thursday. Thursday night SmackDown was better than Friday night SmackDown by far. Maybe move to Wednesday. I don't know, but that's the thing. Wednesday or Thursday would be great. And that's all I've got to say about that. SmackDown needs to improve. So if we look over it, they need to go on to basic cable. They need to be live. They need to the general manager needs to be a heel. They need a better roster. They need a guy who's got freedom on the mic. They need to what should I call it? I'm losing my mind today. They need a guy who's free on the mic, and they just need to move their day, and they need to target a new audience. They need to create brand warfare. That's what needs to happen to get their name out there. They should be charging in on Raw every week or, once a month, doing something crazy. They need their own pay-per-views, too. My video is quickly running out of time. I have about 20 seconds before YouTube won't let me put this up, so I do have to end it early. Well, not really. I got all I wanted to say, but basically, SmackDown needs to improve, and let me know what you think. Comment below on this video, preferably. If you don't have a YouTube video, comment below on the Facebook page. Tell me what you think. Do you agree with what it needs to change on, or do you disagree? Let me know your thoughts.